Hi, my name is Stephanie Everett, and I'd like to welcome you to our last vlog for Vlogmas of our Old World Christmas traditions. So for our last day of Vlogmas, I'm going to take you along with me on an amazing trip to Longwood Gardens in Kennett Square, Pennsylvania. An incredible garden full of an arboretum, several conservatories, extensive gardens, and of course, some amazing fountains. One of the reasons I was so excited about seeing Longwood Gardens at this time of year is that I knew that they had just completed work on an amazing renovation project here at Longwood Garden that started in 2021. My husband and I were there 2 summers ago, and we saw it in the middle of construction, and I so wanted to see it all completed. So we were very excited to get to the garden and see that all of those improvements had been completed. The Carillon Tower is one of my favorite spots in Longwood Garden. It's got an amazing set of steps that you can walk up, and then on the quarter hour, you hear the chimes at the Carillon Tower. In 1906, Pierre DuPont purchased Pierce's Park Farm, which was an arboretum, and began to develop the outdoor gardens almost immediately. In 1914, he added the open-air theater, which hosts the annual Christmas fountain show, and in 1928, he began to add the main fountains to the property, which was his most ambitious addition to the garden. Another very special place to me is, of course, the Orchid Room at Longwood Gardens. And I always get excited to see the varieties of different orchids. And there's just such an incredible variety, but just a beauty to these orchids. And it's always like coming to see a little jewel box within the garden. And once we stepped out of the Orchid Room, we walked across a little pathway right to the new West Conservatory. 32,000 square feet of this amazing new conservatory. And It's got a contemporary feel, but I think it also has a bit of a nod to something almost like a chapel or mythological in some way. I love those arches, just an incredible structure. And a lot of the plants they were telling us are brand new in this area. But boy, it was just stunning and not at all what I anticipated seeing here. And I think the most stunning thing in this room is the waterways. And I watched a little video that they were explaining that these are to represent like a canal and how you're walking along the canal and you can see the reflection of the plants in the water. But I just was entranced by this new conservatory and I can't wait to see how it evolves beyond the Christmas time too as these plants grow up. But the other thing I really enjoyed here were these hanging plants. They were incredible. And just to see them, what a perfect display for holiday time. And as we left the new conservatory, we went back to the main conservatory. So exciting to see, of course, its beautiful fountains, but I absolutely loved the color combinations in this large conservatory, especially this prominent tree with the blues, the sapphires, the turquoises, all of my favorite colors at holiday time. And this tree did not disappoint. As we followed the path through the larger conservatory, we went towards the organ room, and of course, we saw quite a variety of trees right around in that area. Beautiful ideas. This tree right here just struck my friend and I so much. The glistening, the blue, just so gorgeous. Got to see the organ all set up, and of course, the piano moved from the piano room. And this room, just again, just exudes the DuPont beauty and decor. And then we went to the music room. And of course, the theme was nutcrackers and all kinds of sugary displays. It was a feast for the eyes. Next up, we were off to see Pierre Dupont's beautiful farmhouse. After we heard the incredible Porter Twin music box, we got to see a beautiful tree that was decorated in the courtyard of that farmhouse. And it was decorated all in Christopher Radko ornaments. Very special. And just got to see some different decor ideas. And we got to see the wonderful display that was just really explained the DuPont's life at this little farmhouse. And then it was down the trail to the little lake that sits at the one side of Longwood Gardens. Saw these incredible stars on the water, and we get to explore a little treehouse as well. After we left the conservatory, sort of all in its grandeur, lit up for the evening, it was time to walk back to the gift shop. But we just captured a few memories of the beautiful trees and how they were decorated. And we just love to see those trees wrapped in lights, and of course, the beautiful snowflake lights as well. It was an incredible day at Longwood Gardens, such a special place, and really not that far away that we can't enjoy it as much as we can. I would really highly recommend that you go to see the Longwood Gardens Re-imagined. It's an incredible trip. We were so lucky that day. It was warm, about 60 degrees. And even though it was during the Christmas season, it was just a rare, special event. Thank you so much for watching our Old World Christmas Tradition series here at the Suburban Chateau. From my family to yours, I wish you a happy holiday season and a happy new year. And see you soon at the Suburban Chateau.